everybody. My name is Mike. I am Not for Coltrane. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for joining me here on this, the 25th day of January in the year 2022. Hi, I hope that you are doing okay and that you are doing whatever you can, or doing whatever is reasonable to stay safe and healthy under whatever circumstances you find yourself. And I hope that it is meant well, but it is also really, really generic. So yes, take it for what it will. I'm always grateful for folks who can let me know if, in fact, the video and audio are functioning the way that I think they are. It looks like they're good on this end. I see Beth is with us. Hi, Beth, which is very, very cool. Today we are going to be doing a genre-bent version of a song that you know, which you've probably already guessed from the thumbnail on the video. And of course, we will also talk about some things that are happening in the wider world, and we will play a round of the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. The way that the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game works is, in case you are new to the program, or just want a little bit of a refresher, the way you play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game is that you who are online with us right now, if you're watching us live, or if you watch in the future, you're able to come in and chime in with this. People who are live online with us right now will be able to give me a song request, and I will have to respond to it regardless of whether I know the song that is requested. So if someone requests a song that I do know, I will go ahead and play it. If someone requests a song that I've heard before but I've never played, I will attempt to figure out a manner of playing that song here in front of everyone. If the requested song does not have a title that I recognize, I will have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, and now is a great time, if you know some other folks who might enjoy participating with us and you're watching live, by all means, please hit that share button, and anybody who might be near a screen, which is kind of all of us, but many of us who might be near a screen and able to watch it, maybe someone's going into a lunch break, by all means hit that share button and let them know. If you're watching this on the replay, that's okay, hit the subscribe button. And in fact, you can hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified, because it's only going to ping from my channel once a week, pretty much, at 12:30 in the afternoon on your Tuesdays for the Coltrane Tuesday show. And of course, I'm also grateful for anyone who hit that like button to indicate to our algorithmic overlords that this is the kind of content you would like to see more of. So let's see. Oh, hey, we've got a number of friends of the program with us here today. In addition to Beth, which I already said hi to, Margot is here. Hi, Margot. Margot had a Stump the Band request last week, and Rex Anxious. Haven't seen Rex in a little bit, so thanks so much for tuning in, Rex. Always grateful. All right, so I should get us started with what I had promised. The song, as you, see, I've been going back and forth on this, because whenever I'm playing it out, I usually just introduce the song by its context and say this is a very much talked about performance, one that was immediately iconic, by one of the most talked about performers of a generation, and then I just start playing the song. I think you already know what song it is, but I'm just, I'm not even going to introduce it. I'm going to talk about it afterwards. But this is not the way it was played originally. That's for darn sure. All right, here we go. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain, jumped, never asking why. Guess I fell under your spell, a love no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away, I will always love you. I can't live a lie running for my life, I will always love you. Came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky. Now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you watched me burn. Now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always love you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. Never hit so hard in love, and all I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball, and I just closed my eyes and swore, left me crashing in a blazing fall, and all you ever did was wreck me. Instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. Just wanted you to let me in. Guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. Came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love, and all I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swore, left me crashing in a blazing fall, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. There you go. That was, of course, Wrecking Ball, song made famous by Miley Cyrus. I did not think ahead of time to look and see who the credited songwriters are on that particular song. I'll have to post that in the comments afterwards. So there you go, Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, and or performed by Miley Cyrus in any case. And I don't have a whole lot else to say about that. That is one of the songs that I'll sneak in the middle of a set list, and we'll start playing, and then we'll see if anybody reacts as I'm playing it when they recognize what song I'm doing. So there you go, Wrecking Ball. Thanks very much to Beth for her enthusiastic response to that, as well as thanks to all of you for watching. And now, of course, now it is just about time for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Like I said at the top of the show, if you're watching us live online, and there are several folks who are much preferred to the original Wrecking Ball. Thank you, Beth. There are some folks watching us live online, which means this is a great time for you to get in your requests for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, because we are going to play it moments from now. Again, if you missed the top of the show, people who are live online can give me song suggestions, and I will have to respond to one of them regardless of whether I know the song. If someone requests a song that I do know, that I have played in the past couple of years, chances are good that I will be able to play some reasonable facsimile thereof here in front of you. It probably won't be rehearsed, but you never know. If someone requests a song that I kind of sort of know, like I've heard it on the radio, or if I've heard it on Spotify, or someone shared a playlist with me that has that one on it, and I've heard it several times, or I've seen someone play it at open mic a bunch of times, but I've never actually figured out how to play it myself, I will have to take this opportunity to figure out how to play some version that resembles that requested song here in front of everyone. If the song that's requested is something that I don't recognize at all, I don't recognize the title, I will have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. People have remarked to me in the past, wait, so this means the band is never stumped and you never lose? I think it's more accurate to say that sometimes we all lose. but we'll see how things go today with the request. Now is a great time to get the request. Oh, okay. All right. So the request is from Beth. Worms by Billy Bauer. Wonderful, wonderful performer. I know this definitely falls into the category of songs I kind of sort of know, so we'll see how that goes. While I'm pausing for a moment to think about that, I want to let you know about some other cool things that are happening. I know Margot is, like me, a big fan of the things that they do over at Touchstone Theater, so I want to let everybody know about some things that are happening at Touchstone Theater, including something that it is going to happen soon. A couple things that are going to happen soon, because believe it or not, we're not so far away from the end of this month, and so there are things that are happening. If you act now, before February 1st, you can be part of a very cool artistic thing that Touchstone Theater has started in the past couple of years. It is performance, it is art that comes to you through the mail. So this particular show is called Shadows in Steam, a Letters from Far story. It is going to be happening next month into March. You need to order, the ticket orders close on February 1st, which is not so very far away. The premise of this is that the year is 1906, and there's a mystery going on. There is a steam locomotive. There are mysterious deaths. There are unexplained happenings. There are suggestions that something beyond our normal mortal experience is transpiring here. There's a police officer who is investigating this scenario and invites your input and suggestions to figure out what the heck is going on. Packages, things will come to you in the mail, and you get to play along and try to solve the mystery. So it is very, very cool, and it is a follow-up on the first Letters from Far performance that Touchstone did back in 2020, I think, possibly. So lots of fun, very cool. Check it out. Go to touchstone.org to get your tickets for that. There probably are going to be a limited number of tickets. There possibly can be, because the expenses of creating and copying and sending all the things through the mail can get a little pricey. So definitely get your tickets now, because it's a very, very cool thing. Also coming up next month over at Touchstone, it is the third phase of a project called the Kitchen Chronicles. It is a project that Mary Wright has been doing over the past couple of years, starting with the first festival Unbound back in 2019. This year, Mary Wright is joined by her daughter, Katie Wilmorth. The shows go for 2 weekends in February, so from the 10th to the 22nd of February on Thursdays through Sundays. Thursdays through Saturdays shows are at 8 in the evening. Sundays it's a matinee at 2, so over those 2 weekends. They describe the show as being about legacy, magic, the miracle of Cool Whip, and trying to figure out why, hungry or not, we always end up in the kitchen. So, but definitely check out... Oh, Margot writes, I really enjoyed last year's Letter from Far, completely and easily suspended my disbelief and wanted to know how the characters fared and what was going on. So absolutely, that is very, very, very cool. So, yes, all of those wonderful things are things that you should go find out about. And yes. All right, so we now actually have two requests. Well, let's see. So the Wonton Soups have chimed in with a request for Istanbul as performed by They Might Be Giants. I think, and I'm going to have to look this up afterwards, I believe they were not the first people to sing that song, but I think, I'll have to check out the Wikipedia for that. But of course, They Might Be Giants has probably the most listened to version of Istanbul. That is definitely the one that I want to go with because it's one that I have some idea what the lyrics are. But if people are sticking around, I might then also circle back and do a version of Worms by Billy Bauer. So let's see. Istanbul. Let's see. So it's minor key. I think I might make this a little easier on myself and just do it like that. Then the bridge. It's always the bridge. It's always the bridge. So I've got the verses all right. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they change it? I can't say. Really? Maybe it's just those two chords. I'm going to play it with just those two chords. I am very grateful to whoever is running the Wonton Soups YouTube right now for tossing me a softball with that one. But don't worry, Beth. We're going to get back to Billy Bauer. All right. I should see if I can actually sing it in this key, so we're going to find out. Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why'd they change it? I can't say. Maybe they liked it better in ways. So Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why'd they change it? I can't say. Maybe they liked it better that way. No, Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. There you go. That probably doesn't require a do-over. I think there may have been parts of the song that I missed, but yes, I'm reasonably satisfied with that. So thanks very much to the Wonton Soups for their request for Istanbul. There you go. I feel good about that. All right, and now, as promised, I'm going to try to figure out how to play some rendition of Worms by the one and only Billy Bauer. Billy Bauer, I should add, also is your host at the Steel Stacks Open Mic the Arts Quest Steel Stacks open mic, which happens on Thursdays. These days it is indoors over at the Palette and Pour stage. The stage by the Palette and Pour. I don't remember exactly what the name of the stage is, but in the Creative Commons area there on the first floor of the Steel Stacks complex. So go check that out. It is a lot of fun, and Billy is a good man. I have played this song with Billy Bauer before. However, I played it on bass, and that was back in the before times, and it's been a little while. So let's see what I can remember about how to remember how this goes. Let's see. I feel like it's in the key of E, but I think he capos it. If I can figure out what the chord progression is, I think it's the same chords through the verse and the chorus. I think the pattern changes just a little bit. And I think it's somewhere farther up the fretboard that he's playing it. Oh man, if I can remember what the chords are. I feel like it might be in a major key. So I'm satisfied it ends on the G, and if that's true, it has to start on the E. Maybe that's it. Billy, if you're ever watching this, I'm sorry. All right, so at a certain point, I'm just going to have to give up and say, okay, that's basically the chord progression, and that's just what we're going to sing with, even though it's not actually correct. Actually, that sounds better. So that's what we're going to call. We're going to go go forward with confidence. Thank you. I remember the second verse starts. I was talking to my good friend Jesus the other day. The chorus is something like, "Feels so good to be alive. We all need something from time to time. Feels so good to be alive. Sure beats being 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, the worms in your eyes." I'm gonna say that's close enough to the chorus. Second verse is something like, "I talked to my good friend Jesus the other day, hoping for some like insider wisdom or whatever you might send my way." And then there's a lot of rapid fire lyrics about how people are asking for things that reflect a misunderstanding of the nature of existence, but put in a very, very accessible and down-to-earth way, because that's the kind of lyric that Billy Bauer would write. Let's see. So I got to come up with something for the first verse. Let's see. Second verse, I have something I can go with, but I need some idea for the first verse. So I need to figure out what I'm going to sing for that first verse. First verse is going to be something to the effect of, all right, so I've got to come with something out of whole cloth since I have no idea what the actual first verse is. So it's going to be something about how life wears us down, but we keep getting up and trying to figure things out and make connections with people. So something like that. So the first line, all right. I think what I'm going to do is play that variation during like interludes and pauses between chorus and verse, but I think it needs to just be the regular 4-chord progression because that's how the melody seems to go. Knocks us down and we're there on the ground. Look around. around, my friend, and see what we can do. 'Cause there's more to this life than what's here with me and you. And it feels so good to be alive. Yeah, it's all need a little help from time to time. Time to time. Feels so good to be alive. Yeah, it sure beats being just 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, little worms in your eyes. Yeah, I was talking to my good friend Jesus the other day, hoping for a little bit of wisdom, anything he could throw my way. He says people keep asking for all these things they don't need, and all I want is everybody to live in peace and get on happily. Now it feels so good to be alive. Yeah, we all need a little help from time to time, time to time. Feels so good to be alive. Yeah, it sure beats being just 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes and the worms in your eyes. Feels so good to be alive. Yeah, it's all need a little help from time to time, time to time. Feels so good to be alive. Yeah, it sure beats being just 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, with the worms in your eyes, with the worms in your eyes, with the worms in your eyes. We're going to leave it there. I know there's an outro and it's really, really cool, but since I don't actually know what the chords are, it's just not going to get any better from there. So thanks very much to Beth for that request. I will post a link to they went for bubble tea with I bet Jesus and the narrator of the song went for bubble tea. So yeah, definitely I'll post a link in the description afterwards so people can check out the song Worms by Billy Bauer. It is a fun song. It is very, very cool. And definitely go, I'll post the links also to shows or other engagements that Billy Bauer and the band might have coming up. But definitely also check out the Steel Stacks Open Mic, which is on Thursdays in the evening over at Arts Quest Steel Stacks. So thanks very much to Beth for that request, and thanks also to the Wonton Soups for their request for Istanbul. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's been hanging out with us. We've got a nice group of people. We've got a nice group of people having fun and watching the webcast with us today, and I am always grateful for that. Thanks to everyone who has already hit that like button. Thanks to the folks who are subscribing, the folks who are subscribing, and all of the things. And thanks for also checking out the version of the genre bent interpretation of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. And I think, oh yes, so of course, go to touchstone.org, find out about all the cool things that they are doing, including the Shadows in Steam, A Letter from Far Story, as well as Kitchen Chronicles. Go get your tickets now. They are on sale. So until next time, until we reconvene in this space here in my attic stairwell, my name is Mike. I am Not for Coltrane. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.